Hi everybody, welcome to the Y'all, a place where you get edified and equipped as an individual. I hope you guys are doing well and you guys are having a blessed and fantastic day. It's been a minute since I've been on here, the channel, been posting, but anyways, let's get straight to the video. So today we'll be speaking on why God does not answer your prayers. Why is God not answering your prayers? So I got 3 points today that I want to bring out to you guys and emphasize more on why God does not answer our prayers. So the first point that we have is we are not aligned to God's will or God's plan or God's way, and that's why God is not answering our prayers. And the scripture that I have is what is this? James chapter 4 verse 15, which reads as, instead you ought to say, if the Lord's will, we will live and do this and that. So James was busy speaking here regarding about us worrying about tomorrow, boasting about tomorrow. Oh, I'll do this and do this. So the principle, so that's what James was busy talking about. So it's like you guys should actually say, if it's according to God's will, I'll do 1 2 3 4 5 6. But the principle on this scripture is that the way you ask, this is the way you're praying, the way you're asking to God. The way you pray to God is like, God, whatever Lord, I want this and this, but if it's your will, so shall it be. Lord, align me to your will so that I may pray according to your will and that I may receive what you want me to receive according to your will. So if you're not praying according to God's will, God is not going to give you what you want. If you're not praying according to God's will, God is not going to give you what you want. Another scripture that I have is Isaiah 55 verse 8 to 9, which reads as, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, for my ways are not your ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts higher than yours. So what God is telling us that is like, your ways are not my ways. So the reason why God is not answering your prayers is because whatever that you're asking is not according to his ways. It's not according to what he has already established, the thoughts that he has for you. It's not according to that. So God is not going to answer your prayers if it's not aligned to his ways. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, which is a common scripture that we all know, which is like, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, the plans to prosper you and not to harm you. So basically God is telling us here, I have a specific plans for you. So whatever that you're praying, it's not according to my plan, so it's not going to be done. It's not according to my plans that I've already established for you before you were born in your mother's womb, before you were even a cell. So therefore it's not going to be established. The prayers is not going to be answered. The second point is that God does not answer your prayers because of your motives. You might be asking God for a specific thing, you might be praying to God for a specific thing, but your motives are not right. You're praying for this just to show off to people, or you're praying this because you're comparing yourself with other people. It's like, I do not have this, so therefore God, I want this. So you pray to God, God, I want this because this person has it. God is not going to give you because somebody else has it. He's not going to do that. He's going to give you what you need, what you actually need in a specific season, in a specific time. And another thing is that you have a negative interest. So the reason why you're praying to God is because of your negative interest that you want, because you want to show off. Like I said, you're so prideful and all of that stuff. And another thing is that another thing why in this point why God is not answering your prayer is because of the nature of your flesh, which brings to Galatians chapter 5 verse 16, which reads as, but I say, walk by the Spirit and you will not gratify the desires of your flesh, for the desires of your flesh are against the Spirit, and for the desires of the Spirit is against the flesh, for those that are opposed to each other, to keep you from doing what is supposed to be, what is supposed to do, what is supposed to be right. So the reason why God is not answering your prayers is because of the desires of your flesh. You don't have the desires of the Spirit. You're not aligned to the Spirit. You're not aligned to what God has called you to do. So therefore, God is not answering your prayers regarding that. So point number three is season. The reason why God is not answering a specific prayer of yours is because of the season. The season that you are, it's not time for you to step out of that season. It's not time for you to move forward or to move forward to the next season. So that's why God is not answering your prayer for that season. For instance, you crying to God, God, I want a car, God, I want a car so bad. But God is like, you don't even have a driver's license. You don't even know how to drive. So therefore, God is not going to give you a car if you're not prepared to receive the car. So it's also a season. God is also preparing you for a new season. Therefore, He has greater plans for you. That's why He's not answering your prayers at this point, because of the season that you're in. He probably wants you to grow in that season. He wants you to develop and be a better person. You might be single, like, Lord, I want to be married. Lord, I want to be married. But God is like, hello, you're gonna stay single until you fix that trauma. You're gonna stay single until you establish the love that I have for you, until you know that I love you more than the person that which I'm gonna give to you, until you understand the love that I have for you, until you understand that I am your number one. So basically it's that. So I hope this video really helped you guys and edified you and equipped you, and I pray so deeply that you may start praying to God according to His will, and I pray that you may also understand why God does not answers your prayers. And this is just 3 points out of the many reasons why God does not answer your prayer. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys were edified. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I'll be uploading another video. Thank you. Stay blessed. Mwah.